This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Hey there, Republicans, it's us, your old friends at Republican Rehab. We understand that you've been saying you want to try group therapy. We even heard that you've been telling people that you worked successfully in group back when you were in Massachusetts. Is that really how you remember it? That you were working out your problems there with others?
And that meant I figured out from day one I had to get along. And I had to work across the aisle to get anything done.
That would indicate a big breakthrough for you, if you mean it. But we contacted the facility you were in back in Massachusetts, and that's not the way they remember it. They recalled someone who tried to dominate the sessions. And when you failed at that, you acted out and blocked progress for everybody. Will you do anything differently now?
I'll sit down with leaders, the Democratic leaders, as well as Republican leaders, and continue, as we did in my state. We met every Monday for a couple hours.
Again, the word that eked out to us was that you were very disruptive during those sessions. And we hear you left treatment without accomplishing any of the goals that you now claim you met. What exactly did you do there?
Talked about the issues and the challenges.
Well, you didn't talk enough, evidently. And you did not talk respectfully with others. We're glad you brought it up, but we just don't think you're ready for group. And we certainly can't have you in charge of any sessions, that's for sure. Sorry, but we have to think of what's best for everybody. We still want you to get help, though. God knows you need it. Give us a call.
This is hard.
I know.
This is hard.
I know.
You want to try it?
No.
Get in the ring.
Call Republican Rehab.
Stop it.
Please.
He loves to have people in the places where he wants them. I mean, even more than that, when you were in the State House and you had an event with him, I mean, there were pieces of tape on the floor with your name. That's where you were supposed to stand. It was all very tightly controlled, and I think that is very much reflective of the Mitt Romney that I know.
No, and on the campaign trail, he said so many conflicting things. You really can't look at his words, but what you can look at is how he governed. I think he probably set a record. He vetoed 800 either pieces of legislation or line item vetoes, twice what his Republican predecessor, Bill Weld, did. Bill Weld, who actually let people on that elevator going up and down while he was governor for 8 years, or almost 8 years. 800 vetoes. And these were not just small things. These are things like vetoing the minimum wage, vetoing access to contraceptive rights. But sometimes they were petty and partisan. Vetoing a special bill that would have helped a disabled cop. Vetoing money that would have paid for kosher meals for elderly people in nursing homes. 800 vetoes, and I think something like 750 vetoes were overridden by the Democratic legislature. So that doesn't sound like a guy who's playing ball with people on the other side of the team.
No, it doesn't. And Mitt Romney will not play ball with people on the other side of the team. Mitt Romney will go after contraception. He will try to overturn Roe v. Wade. He will try and get abortion sent back to the states, which means that abortion, for all intents and purposes, will be illegal in about 30 states. That means women with money, they can travel to the state where there is the one remaining abortion clinic. Women without means, they will have to have a pregnancy that they neither can afford or is unhealthy for them. This is just insanity, really, truly. And it's all been propaganda, the whole freaking campaign. And the sad thing is that nobody watched anything except that one debate, the first debate. And tonight we have a second debate. And I don't know, are you ready for some football, I guess is the question. Are you ready for the debate? Now, I guess the person that I really should be addressing that question to is not listening to the show. Not that President Obama couldn't get something out of this show, but right now he needs to spend all day practicing how to say, I am the president. All day. Just keep saying that. I am the president. That is simply not true. Repeat. That is simply not true. Repeat. That's false. Repeat.